Al pie del Ávila majestuoso, a 920 metros sobre el nivel del mar, en un valle de verde geografía que se abre de este a oeste, surge Caracas, la capital de Venezuela.
And now, our feature presentation.
You are watching a master at work.
Go get some!
What's going on, fellas? My name is Rafael Chasinas, no es el Capitán Rafucho, and welcome to another live stream reaction coming at you because today is Saturday, and you know what that means because it is time for the UFC 321 between a battle for the ages, a battle for a brand new era between Aspinall, the current heavyweight champion, against Ciryl Gane, between United Kingdom versus France. A European clash of titans of the heavyweight championship on the line. So how you feeling this Saturday afternoon? Because I know it's Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. in some countries, well, in Hawaii probably, but here we are in this beautiful Saturday afternoon with the fall, spring coming out there. So right now there's much excitement for the UFC wild card because I know it's going to be such a great banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. So there you go right now. So salute to everybody else on the chat. Salute to everybody else who's watching it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Capitan Rafucho on YouTube. Also, you can follow me on different social media. Twitter as known as at Capitan Rafucho 93. On Instagram at Capitan Rafucho 93. On Kick at Capitan Rafucho 93. And to be honest, right now, I just wanted to tell you there's gonna be like such a great fight coming out there at UFC 321 in Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia. And if you wanted to help to support the platform, you can make a donation by Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. All financial help is very good. So don't worry about it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, because right now we're coming to bring you the thunder and lightning coming at you for the UFC 321. So I hope you're getting really excited because this time there is no holding back. All right, so let's check out the results for the preliminary card because I know that I was working and out like 8 a.m. drinking coffee and then make it to the preliminary card because it's live on Disney Plus and FX. All right, so the women's strawweight, Mizuki Inoue defeat Jacqueline Morin by decision unanimous. On catchweight, Mitch Raposo defeat Asma Kaskum by decision unanimous. On heavyweight, Hamdi Abdelhaf defeat Chris Barnett by decision unanimous. On catchweight, Natalia Wood defeat Jose Miguel Delgado by decision unanimous. On heavyweight, Walter Walker, the brother of Johnny Walker, defeat Louis Sutherland by submission heel hook. On lightweight, Ludovic Klein defeat Matus Rebecki by decision majority. On middleweight, Ikram Aslikirov defeat Park Young-Jude by decision unanimous. And in lightweight, Kilon Sakwe defeat Neskrat Hasarab by knockout head kick. And to be honest right now, you just missed it. You just missed it in knockout of the year, which is amazing. Right now, it is time for the main card, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to bring in 5 fights, 2 of them for the title. So first and foremost, they got light heavyweight Alexander Raki versus Asman Mukaramov. On heavyweight, Alexander Volkov versus Jaiton Almeida. On bantamweight, Uma Nogramdu versus Mario Bautista. On women's strawweight for the championship, Berna Geniroba versus Mackenzie Dern. And for the heavyweight championship is on the line between Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. So I'm going to tell you for this one, folks. Are you team Aspinall or are you team Ciryl Gane? So this one is going to be epic. And after that, I was doing the podcast on the Combat Club. I was talking about like my decision between Ciryl Gane because all over the social media influencers, including journalists, content creators, they want to choose Tom Aspinall as a heavyweight champion. Still the heavyweight champion. But some of them they got really wrong because everybody think that Tom Aspinall could beat Ciryl Gane with just like 5 rounds. But I don't really think they could handle a bout for the pressure. And of course, the grappling, the resistance, because 5 rounds into a championship round is going to be very difficult for both fighters coming out there. So what are those persons they pick Ciryl Gane? So I just figured it out because months ago, I just told on the live between Robert Whittaker versus René Dividier that I was talking about with one of my homies, J Nation Inside Sports, that's now is Lou. Also, shout out to Lou. Much love and much blessings to the family and you. And he just told me that, well, Ciryl Gane could beat Tom Aspinall. And I agree with that. And at some point, I mean, this is going to make it like a make it or break it moment because this is like the biggest event in Saudi Arabia, which everyone's going to be really happy at all. All right, so we got only one comment so far, which is Roy Pena to say, Rafael, salute to you. Salute to everybody else, Roy Pena. And I just wanted to tell you, this is about the beginning about a brand new era on the UFC because this is going to be like one of the last pay-per-views on October because on November, there's going to be only one. And December is going to be the last one, but with ESPN Plus. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is about to begin in about just like a few minutes to begin all the fights between the UFC 321 on Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi. So we're going to bring the thunder and lightning for many reasons. So we'll be right back after the musical message because the fights are going to be there in just like a few minutes. So don't stay away. So don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're getting to the music message. So here we go. All right, so we just came back, and of course, I got the scoreboard coming out there because first and foremost, we're gonna deal with the first fight of the main card because this one is gonna be so much epic that I go blow up those eyes right now. All right, so we got some comments right now. So Anik Trey Rother to say hi. Just a second comment right here. Hope you're doing good. Enjoy the match. Yes, probably I'm gonna do very good right now. All right, so first and foremost, we got for the light heavyweight champion. Well, light heavyweight champion, well noticed. The light heavyweight bout. I just told the championship, but I'm sorry too. Like everything's happened on live stream because sometimes I forgot. All right, so we got the light heavyweight bout coming up there. Alsan Rakik versus Asma Mukrabu. So I'm gonna drop some interesting facts between Alsan Rakik. So he's currently competes at the light heavyweight division of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. He was born in Vienna, Austria. February says 1992, 33. His name is Rocket. His division is light heavyweight, fighting out of Vienna, Austria. He's ranked brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Roberto Passu. And of course, he has a 2011 to present for MMA because before MMA, he was transitioning as a kickboxer. And his last fight was a loss against Magomed Ankalaev at UFC 308 on October 26, 2024 in Abu Dhabi. Exactly the same place, but I think it's going to be his reidentification time. And of course, we got some interesting facts about Asma Mukrabu, as known as Asma Ansvarovich. He was born in Russian Soviet Union, now Tukadabay, Russia, as known as the professional. And yes, he's Russian. He's fighting out of Fairfield, New Jersey, United States. He stands in Southpaw. Master of sports in Army hand-to-hand combat. And he was from 2010 to the present. And his last fight was in UFC 316 against Branderson Ribeiro, as known as TKO submissions by punches in Newark, New Jersey, United States, which is they have like between Tebashila versus O'Malley and Pena versus Harrison. So this is gonna be like something interesting to get reporting right now. And yes, I know that some people that got really mad for like this pick right now, but I just choose my pick like everything else. I mean, I love Alsan Rakik, but this time is gonna be really different when it comes to the grappling and striking. And I know there's a lot of fighters coming up there to the octagon, if I don't mistake right now. So salute to everybody else. And I know that some of my live streams are not really perfect, but it takes like real time to get involved with Alsan Rakik from Vienna, Austria. It's gonna be like something like European style between Austria versus Russia. And I'm pretty sure that this one is gonna blow off of those minds. I guarantee. I guarantee it at all. I guarantee it all. And right now, they're getting ready for Asma Mukrabu, as known as from Newark, New Jersey, and of course, he's Russian. I mean, that's explain why. I mean, I know he was born first of Russia, and then he moved out to Newark, New Jersey. So probably that it does make a lot of sense, but you know, that's the real thing. Yeah. That's a real thing. And of course, the thing for the movie, The Running Man, which is an only theater on November 14th. A new version of Running Man, it includes what are the highest paid actors on action movies. If you guys remember Chet Powers, which is a series created by Peyton and Eli Manning, well, guess what? Glenn Powers is going to take The Running Man. And if you guys don't remember about who's The Running Man, well, I just wanted to tell you, The Running Man is a new version. Yep. Is a new version for 1987. Yep. 1987, based on an anonymous novel by Stephen King. And of course, it was adapted by the film in 1987 along with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of those greatest film pay actors in action movies. If you guys remember the Terminator before going to Governor of California, it is just like typical phrases like "Hasta la vista, baby," and I'll be back. Oh, we can never forget Arnold. We cannot forget about Arnold Schwarzenegger, even though that I had difficult to pronounce the last name, but you know, it really happens. It really happens. I say Arnold Schwarzenegger, just like that. But it's not that really easy at all. But but who knows? Who knows? All right, so I'm going to check the audio coming out there because I just really hope that, well, yep, I know that I had the audio coming out there. So here it is. Alessandro Raki, the number 7, versus Asma Mukaranu as the number 10. I was just really oh man. And he's now the professional. Yeah, the professional. We all know. We all know. We all know. Yeah, we all know. Yeah, it doesn't really pronounce the name because it's well, Wakil or anything. But there you goes. All right. So here it goes. Round number 1, Alexander versus Amanuf. So right now, well, 2 light heavyweights coming up there for the title eliminator. Round number 1 of round number 3. Here comes Rocky. Oh, does not get it really too close to the bar for the leg kick. Going up there for the leg kick. Switch it over to the positions. He's going for the distance. Here comes for another leg kick by Rocky. The Rocky. Right now, here it comes. Mursan Kanov. Mursan Nakamo coming up there. Preparing his game style. All of it comes for the punch. The ultimate punch. Yep. They're going to raise it off the bar with those leg kicks. Another leg kick incoming by Alessandro Raki. The Rocky. Don't get too closer right now. Don't even take closer. Here comes for another kick. Oh no, that's not really happening. Oh, there it comes for a punch, but he got blocked. Yep. Another guy to the block right now. Oh, he's going to do it for the submission. Watch out for the clinch. Watch out for the clinch. We all know who's going to be why. Yeah, probably they got to switch it at all. Here goes for the clinch coming up there. Probably is going to get involved a lot. Here he goes. Yeah, probably this could be it. I don't know why, but ooh, that wasn't that clean one. Oh, there's goes for like the pressure coming out there with the submission. Yeah, some of those light heavyweights, they had so much power on it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah, he got almost there for the submission, almost there for like a beautiful game. Here comes for the punch by Morsakanov. Probably this is not gonna be the Morsakanov coming out there with a clean shot. Yeah, that was like a massive clean knockout shot. That was very impressive at all. I mean, not many light heavyweight athletes they had the same knockout power. So probably Morsakanov, he came off the shots because his game plan is that really simple. I mean, those wanted to figure it out the knockout power. And I think the Alexander Raki, yeah, he just got laid it down for the floor. And Morkus Kanov, it just made it at all. Made it at all for the H's coming up there. Man, what an amazing performance. Look at this. Oh, that was completely over for anything. Man, that was like really impressive. Yeah, that phase of Alexander Kid doesn't make any sense at all, but yeah. And even he was like, yeah, even Alexander Kid is very tall, and Morska Kanov, he's very small, but he's really mighty. He could be really scrappy, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, look at the tall who is Alexander Raki and Asma Mukhanov. It just became like something like superhero punch and came like everything. That was it. That was it at all. And amazing. And yeah, that was like the official decision. Asma Mukhanov, this was won by TKO. That was very impressive. Love that. Just very impressive, and I just really felt that. I mean, that knockout power, it is in the pocket, it's in his hands. I mean, truly amazing. And have you ever seen like well, have you ever seen what happens about Quillen Skulker? He caught a body. And I was just like, man, because first and foremost, he was on a week notice. Close out the preliminaries with one of the nastiest, dirtiest, clean it up knockouts in the year in this third fight. And to be honest, right now, he could be the real deal. That's what they really ask it for. I mean, it's not gonna be like so much easy, but taking it out like at a top contender, it was just like really impressive. I mean, and even for the first one of the main card, which is like taking all over for the top contender. I mean, Asaman Murkanov, I mean, he just became so electrifying taking it out the top contender. So I was just like, well, He's still undefeated. Still undefeated coming out there. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back because after that, we got another fighter coming out there for the heavyweight, Alexander Volkov versus Jaiton Almeida. So don't go away because we'll be right back after the music messages. Well, we just came back, ladies and gentlemen, with another exciting fight at the UFC 321 on the main card. So, first and foremost, which is something that really happens a lot because if you see like the knockout between Asman Mukrambo defeat Alsan Raki by TKO, that was like really amazing. And Golan Salki, he just made like it very impressive that it just went viral all around this and in those videos between for the nastiest, cleanest, dirty knockout, everything that I was just like, man, it was just like really great. And to be honest, right now, William Sal Kid, he was born, to be honest, right now, he was born in Perth, Western Australia, as known as Australia. Australia, mate. And he has 25 years. 25 years with a record of 10 wins, 1 loss, and 0 draws. And to be honest, right now, most of those fights, 4 wins by TKO, 2 wins by submission, 3 by decision. And to be honest, right now, his debut was in UFC 312 between February 8th, between Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland, the second part, and it was against Anshun Jobli. It has got a record of 7-1, and they just make like a great history coming up there. So I just really excited about that fight, which is bam. I love it. I just feel like really love the red. So this just came like really interesting right now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we got the next fight coming up there, which is Alexander Volkov versus Jayton Almeida. So I'm gonna drop some interesting fights between Alexander Volkov coming up there. So Alexander Volkov, he was born in October 24 in 1988 on Russia. Yeah, on Moscow, Soviet Union, as known as Drago. It is division is heavyweight, fighting out Moscow, Russia, Mother Russia. And he has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, years active from 2009 to the present. Almost 16 years. And he has a record of 38 wins and 11 losses. 24 by knockout, 4 by submission, and 10 by decision. And his last fight was against Ciryl Gane by decision split on UFC 320 on Las Vegas. And that was like between Patosha versus Asakura, Raganoma versus Ian Machado Gary. Yeah, that was like the last pay-per-view of December 2024. And we got some interesting fights about Jayton Almeida. Jayton Almeida was born in June 28, 1991 on Salvador Bahia on Brazil. Yeah, this is going to be like an interesting fight between Europe versus South America. Brazil versus Russia. And he stands orthodox, fighting out with Salvador Bahia, Brazil. He has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Years active from 2012 to the present. 13 years. And he has a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses. 8 by knockout, 13 by submission, and 1 by decision. And his last fight was against Sergey Spivak. TKO punches on UFC 311 on Inglewood, California, which is the first pay-per-view of the 2025 between Islam Makhachev versus Renato Moicano, because originally it was Amutashukhan versus Islam Makhachev for the World Lightweight Championship. So anything goes right now, ladies and gentlemen. Anything goes. Anything goes for now. All right, so I got the audio coming up there. So they got like a lot of hypes coming up there in Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia. And to be honest, right now, it seems like a great one. I see like a lot of excitement coming up there, but yeah. I mean, Alexander Volkov, he really understands the assignment of Paddy Pimblington. He really understands about the Pimblett, Paddington, the haircut. Yeah. Oh, Paddy the Body. And, between for like Paddy the Body, he was going to be really signing off for the fight against Ilia Topuria, probably in 2026. Yep. 2026. I don't know if it's going to be at the first of the month or maybe late, but anything can go. Anything can go right now. So anything can go right now. And to be honest, right now, tomorrow I'll be providing like a play-by-play, but it's not gonna be the Raiders because Raiders had a bye week. But I had to do like for 1 p.m. between New York Giants versus Philadelphia Eagles and San Francisco 49ers versus Houston Texans. All right, so I just wanted to tell you because there's a lot of favoritism between Alexander Volkov or Jake. We got a book coming up there. And Alexander Volkov is the number 2. So that means that Ciryl Gane is the number 1 contender. So probably it's going to be like another title elimination. If Alexander Volkov wins, they're going to be top. As impression, salute to you. Salute to you. So I know that I'm live on Instagram. Add us know as Twitter, YouTube, and Kick. And Jayton Almeida is number 5. And look at the one for the tie because Alexander Volkov it sits 7, Jayton Almeida sits 3. They don't have the same weight, and the ratio is like almost getting close from 80 to 79. Probably they should. I don't know if Brazil can do like a make an impression coming out there on this European style. Yeah, it is all smiles coming out there. It is all smiles. Yeah, he's getting like all for like real smiles, and look at it like Alexander Volkov. I mean, he has a smile, he has a face that really knock you out, that really scares. I mean, imagine a movie, a scary movie, along with Alexander Volkov. That shit could make $1 million. It is number 2 on the heavyweight bout, the heavyweight division. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, get ready, folks, because this is going to be the first one. The round number 1, round 3. Round of 3, so. All right, so there it goes. Oh, definitely it's gotta be really easy at all, but oh, man. That wasn't a feeling that really coming up there, but man, look at the precision coming up there. The precision, everything. I was just like, man, they're not getting crying yet. I don't know why. And oh my goodness. Wow, look at the precision of Jayton Almeida. Is if I could get tap. Oh, he's about to get tapped right now. Unbelievable. I mean, look at the pressure coming up there for Jayton Almeida. Some of the heavyweights, they had a lot of power in submissions. We really thought that it could have aided something. Yeah, the ground and pound, it's going to be really interesting. Not going to be really easy money. You got to really stand it up. Just like hit it on the back. Hit it on the back right now. Why is it standing with a half guard for a long time? I don't know why. Go put on the submission coming up there, Jayton. Come on, Almeida. Come on, Ronaldinho. Oh man. Just don't make really uncomfortable. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He still got it. He still got it for Almeida. Oh man, there he goes. Oh, he's standing up. Yeah, he's really standing up. Probably he's making a lot of trouble. Probably he's gonna be really showing up, but that was like really surprising. Really surprising at all. Oh, there we go. Sort of like the elbow by Alexander Volkov. Man. I was pretty convinced that Alexander Volkov was to catch another body, but it's not going to be really easy at all. Oh, shoot. That is not going to be really good enough. Oh, there he goes. Alexander Volkov with the punches, with the ground and pound. I don't think it's going to be really easy. I mean, precise to that. Oh, I think it's got it for the pocket. Yeah, I think it's got it for the pocket. 10 seconds left. Yeah, they wanted to try it to make like really, really uncomfortable. And there he goes right now. There he goes. There he goes right now. That is the end of the first round. I will give it like to, well, Alexander Volkov. I mean, he's got a lot of pressure coming out there. I mean, that round was tremendously perfect. But I don't see that why Gentleman is really stuck at the high guard, the half guard. I don't know why. I mean, shit, can you do something? I mean, he can really focus in, but yeah, the submission coming out there, just like a wear neck choke. I mean, come on there. I know you got great resume on Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, but this is like the opportunity time. Come on. Come on there. Come on. All right, here it comes. Round number 2. Don't get too closer, Almeida. Yeah, this is gonna be really closing off. Oh, there it goes for the punch. Oh, he's going to put the clinch coming out there. Yeah, once again with the high pace. Yeah, they really need to stand it up, going up for the process. Yeah, he was trying to get a force with another submission, but yeah, there's a lot of more damage. More damage incoming coming out there. Yep. He was about to get ready to get a lock it in. That might be something kind of interesting. But who knows? Oh, he's gonna lock it in. He's gonna lock it in. He's gonna lock it in with this really crash. Oh, he's gonna fell out. Oh, he's gonna fell out. Well, with a real net choke. Yeah, probably there's gonna be more interesting about that. I mean, he's just doing like it all over for the ground. I don't think it's gonna be really enough time. Yep. Doesn't seem like a real reason to get in there. Oh, what is happening with the ref? That was really harsh. They're really tracking us. And here comes another one. I know he's trying to do something, but I think the referee is gonna be like, hey, stop right now. Just like, what the fuck are you doing, ref? Just come on. Yeah, it is gonna be really secure with that submission. Probably in this round number 2, I'll give it to Jason Almeida. I mean, he got more damage to Alexander Volkov. At least he can put like a try. They're gonna get enough of this. Come on there. There's 10 seconds left. And it's off for the round number 2. I mean, I couldn't believe what had just really happened. I mean, to be honest right now, I mean, that round belongs to Jason Almeida. At least it is going to be really crashing it out. But to be honest right now, I mean, watching for that fight, I mean, it's just like feeling like a punishment. But he's controlling that position, but he doesn't like doing nothing. He knows he can throw punches, but between for the submissions, I mean, he needs to get improved. Probably they should. Probably they should. And for the next month, which is November, they got Islam Makhachev versus Jack Dilla Maddalena for the lightweight Campeonato, which is the championship. All right, so here he is, round number 3. And there's once again, Jayton Almeida coming out for the submission, coming out for the clinch. Yeah, this is getting really blocked. That feels like really blocked. Statistically, I mean, that means really a lot. Even though that I got a really deal. There he goes. That was a nice job by Alexander Volkov. Now this is going to be really destructive. Yeah, he's going after like the juggler. Probably is going to be really sure how much if they had to. Oh, this one is taking a long. I mean, the wrestling is probably going to be really good, but it somehow doesn't have like much power on it. Oh no, here comes Volkov. Here comes Volkov, and he got much power on it. He's getting really back to it, but no. Yeah, doesn't really too much. But they're gonna be really switching it up. And the total strikes, Alexander Volkov got more than that. And Almeida got really lower. Yeah, Alexander Volkov has been doing a lot of damage against Jensen Almeida. And I really thought that Jensen Almeida could handle the situation, but it's not that really easy. Not at all. I mean, has everyone had to take down instructional? I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a all. Because I know that it's making it like all Daggestan fighters look like a light strikers, but they need to be like a very consistent. All right, there is 10 seconds left. Yeah, it's gonna be a decision. There is no knockout. There is no submission. He got almost there on the clutch, but Nope. And I just realized that maybe Walter Walker, the brother of Johnny Walker, is more than a threat to the heavyweight title than Alexander Volkov. But why Gentleman made always like all boys ground the pound or submissions while he's having like dominant positions? Pause. I mean, for God's sake. He wouldn't get like really enough pressure. But Alexander Volkov is like very. I gotta tell you this right now. Alexander Volkov has more pressure, got low body fat, and it got more muscular athleticism. So probably it's gonna be really mad. There for the physique. Well, he won by split decision, and the face of Jayton Almeida got it all. Alexander Volkov won against Jayton Almeida, and I feel that face of Jayton Almeida. I mean, he knows it all. Winning by split decision is gonna top it up to the level of the heavyweight division. Probably, I mean, Alexander Volkov, I mean, could be it. Could be it. Could be out of control. Because during from the knees and the strikes from the bottom, it was just like very close. Pause. I mean, they probably scored for the round number 2, who was outstruck by Russia because the control was very too much on the second. And Alexander Volkov game plan was a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And I think it's going to be his opportunity to a long away title shot. And if Tom Aspinall could win, I mean, Alexander Volkov could have this long away title shot. So probably they could really make it. So I would love to see that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there was another fight coming up there, which is, well, probably was going to be really interesting. For the bantamweight, they have Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Bautista. So stick around, folks, because we'll be right back after this music message. Coming up there for the UFC 321 between Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane in Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia. So watch out, because this fight is going to be really interesting. So stick around, folks, because we'll be right back. Well, we just came back, ladies and gentlemen, and well, I almost forgot about the apology. But you know what? I just wanted to tell you, and I'm very apologized to not realize that I'm a good live streamer because I know there some of the latter content creators that make it really perfect, but it seems like I'm not that really perfect. I mean, I know that I've made a lot of mistakes, so I know there's like few things that I regret, few things that I learned. So I was just like, man, I wish I could like revise or like repeat. Like there's like a going to the time machine and never accept that like those mistakes coming out there. So I know there's gonna be like something really interesting coming out there, but yeah, I know that I'm just like, oh, I'm not that really good in the sound of it right now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we got for the next fight coming out there, Omar Nogredu versus Mario Bautista. So I'm gonna do drop in some interesting fights between well Mario Bautista versus Omar Nogredu. So first and foremost, I'm gonna do with Umar Nogredu. He was born in Dagestan, Russia. His division is bantamweight from 2017 to the present. His style is combat sambo. International master of sports and combat sambo, and he has a record. He has a record of 18 wins and 1 lose. And to be honest, right now, his last fight was a loss against Merab Dvalishvili of UFC 311 for the bantamweight championship, and it was the fight of the night on UFC 311, which is very, very interesting to see how much they're gonna do about it. And for Mario Bautista, he was born in Winnemucca, Nevada on July 1st, 1993. His division is bantamweight, fighting out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under John Crouch. He was active from 2017 to the present. And he has a record of 16 wins, 2 losses, 3 by knockout, 6 by submission, 7 by knockout. And his last fight was a win against Patchy Mitts, a decision unanimous on UFC 316 between Merab Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley and Harrison versus Pena. So this one is going to be really interesting. I don't know about you folks, but between for like bantamweight, I mean, that should be anything. And look at what we got over here. I mean, Umar Nogredu, he was dressed up just like exactly like Khabib. Exactly like Khabib. Because if you guys remember of Khabib Nogredu, he's got it right. He got the whole family of Nogredu, including Khabib. And man, I cannot wait to see like all for the reactions coming out there. And he's ranked number 2 on the bantamweight bout. So probably, I mean, it's gonna be like a rematch between Umar Nogredu versus Merab Dvalishvili. I don't know. I don't know because he had the highest significant strike accuracy of the bantamweight history, and he has 7 wins by submission. So that's gonna be it. And he wants to use like a lot of kicks. He wants to keep the distance. So I'm not that really sure because I know he has a game plan that nobody could really understand about the power of Umar Nogredu when it comes for submissions. Because we all know, you guys know that all Dagestan fighters got one in common: submission and wrestling. And just like Islam Makabay just say, if you want your son to learn high-level wrestling, send him through 3 years to Dagestan and forget. And even Demi Cormier is like the face to say, yes. And I was just like, man, I went out there with a fight against Mario Bautista because I know he was very impressed because he had the record of 16 wins and 2 losses. And he won against Patchy Mitts, Jose Aldo, Ricky Seaman, Benito Lopez. Wow, he has a lot of record coming out there for much everything. Yeah, it is ranked number 9 of the bantamweight decision. Yeah, this is gonna be like another title eliminator contender. Hey, how's it going, Cynical? How's it going, Cynical? Salute to you. All right, let's go right now for the first round of 3. Nugamendu versus Bautista. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Nugamendu with the clinch and going out for the submission. Uh-oh. Yep. He's getting really aggressive. He's going out for the clinch. He's going out for the distance. Particularly. Amazing takedown by Omar Nugamendu. He's got it out. He's got to lock it in. That was a nice takedown. Oh, there you go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Mario Bautista coming up there with a initially hot. But, oh, there he goes. Umar. There he goes. Umar Nugamendu. Wow. That could be it. Oh, my God. That could be it. I mean, that was like a huge, amazing takedown performance. That we can really stay out of the control. Man. Yeah, this ground and pound, I mean, it doesn't mean like really much. Well, there he goes. You say, I'm good, no complaints. I mean, there you go. There you go right now. Just get in there. Oh, he's getting closer. He's getting in too close right now. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really fine out for like the damage. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be really wasted. Oh man. I mean, he's looking great at the round number 1, but he has an ankle blow the fuck out. Man. And then I understand that Mario Batista opens up with a kick that really catches at a takedown, but he'll just like a huge quick back. Getting down for the back down for the goes for the slam, but he sounded the heel hook. I think that was it. That was it. They're gonna be really it. Because they take a lot of control, composure, KJQ. They're gonna be like a great management. And oh man, look at the guy right now. With the rear neck choke. You're gonna see like the face of Mario Batista. I mean, his face is all blue. Yep. It's getting to the control. I mean, wow. I mean, that could be it. They're gonna be really it. I mean, there's like really not that really much. But man, yeah, that could be it. I mean, there's no plan B for Umar Nakamadun. I mean, his plan A is submissions or wrestling. That's why all the people of Pakistan, they know it. There was 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. And there he goes. I mean, that was like absolutely dominance by Umar Nakamadun. And man, he has a lot of game plan coming up there. But that was like really dominate. And Mario Batista, what I just heard about it, I mean, it was really low at striking. So that's why, because they made like something like everything. I mean, Umar Nakamadun is really great. But imagine if Umar Nakamadun can fight against Merab Debashili for that title. It's only very different. Now that's pretty clear now that it cannot be this biggest fight of his life. And he needs to finish with only begin like a 3-round fight in enemy territory. Both fighters are really intelligent, but they can really show it down. All right, there's a second round coming out there. Still Batista versus Norgan Gomedo. Oh, there goes for the leg kick. Another leg kick. Uno not going to do. Oh, no! He's fumbled down. He's fumbled down. Oh, he was getting back. He was getting back. Oh! No, wait. Oh, my God. It's going to get him really good away. I was going to really expect it. Because over for that kick, I mean, I really think that was over. But, oh, there it goes. Not going to do. Oh, man. Come on there. He's ready to look at like a lot of damage. Pretty much. Oh, there it goes. Mario Batista, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He I know that Mario Batista can strike, but here's the thing. Oh, man. I mean, Mario Batista is kind of breaking it out. But Umar not gonna do. I mean, he's getting really dominate. It was very secure. This is like classic pure Dagestan pressure is really hard to beat. You literally can't get away. And Mario Batista is one of those victims. Oh, there he goes. Oh no. Yeah, he's getting backed up. I was just like, man. And to be honest, right now, I mean, Mario Batista has no chance how to be with a wrestler. Come on now. Yeah, probably it's gonna be like an easy one, or probably they should. And look at this fine TD attempts. Round number one, he was complete. Round number one was complete. Also for the round number two, it was complete, but the round number five was very incomplete. Just get in there. There's 1 minute left. I was just like really surprised at it at all. I mean, he spun free like an eel, landed a dominate side control, but it was driving elbows for that guard. And it's just like instantly strap into a body triangle. It was really trap. Really trap at all. Ah, there he goes, Batista coming out there. Oh! Oh, there he goes for another punch coming out there with the jab combination. With a leg kick. There's 10 seconds left. I mean, to be honest, right now, he really captivate between for like the dominance. That was just like, man. He's just like really fanned out. I mean, the moment that he was like with a live fast takedown, I mean, that was it. That was really it. All right, so here it comes, round number three. Oh, that was like pretty much close. Oh, there's like another one. There's like another punch coming up there. Nope. Ah. Oh, just come on there. Another kick by Mario Batista. What Umar not gonna do, and he's not holding him back. And then, oh man, pretty much closer enough. That was just like pretty much too close coming up there. I mean, Mario Batista has no solid gravity, but he like holding it up. It's tank gas. His gas tank was. And now here it comes Mario Batista trying to escape once again against Umar Nagramadu. Oof, man. This motherfucker can never catch a breath. Never. I mean, that could be it. Yeah, I can feel like it really about for like the pressure. And I was just like, man. That was like really impressive. When his gas tank was really popped out. To be honest, that was like really popped out of his eyes. But Mario Batista, I mean, he has no energy to really escape against Mario, against Umar Nagaradu. I mean, he's not taking enough chances about standing, but Umar Nagaradu is actually outstructed the sequence, but all of the rounds. It's all about Pakistan, motherfuckers. If Umar Nagaradu could win this, they're gonna be it. But if Mario Bautista wins, some of those persons they're about to see that Jose Aldo win is forgiven. But it's always coming out there. I mean, he really defends on the floor, but he definitely perfectly knee landed for a knockdown. So I know he's Umar relentless for the takedown and active for the ground control. So I can really appreciate about that. I really appreciate about that. And yeah, that was like a really decision. Another fight with another decision. Yep. I'm not even surprised at a lot, but who knows why. But definitely has got a lot of this. I mean, Omar Nagaradu, he can really scrappy, but Mario Batista takes a lot to try to escape Omar Nagaradu's submission game. So that was like really impressive. I mean, come on. They will just like get into it. Now let's see if it's an official decision. I know that somehow it's going to be really rigged, but a wrestler will always get the number of the striker, no matter how powerful the striking it is. I mean, Mario Batista is a grappler, and Umar Nugadu is a wrestler. And the advantage is taken all over. There you go, right now. Umar Nugadu. He's got it all. He's getting saluted with a lot of people. Oh my God. He needs a translator. Coming up with the help with Khabib. Wow, that was like, and that leg kick against Umar. I mean, that's why Mario Batista is a warrior. I mean, not only he beat Patchy Miz, but he also dropped Umar. He was trying to escape like the submission game, but that was like in the click. But unfortunately, I mean, Umar not gonna do. He just won because everybody knows that the wrestling game is their key to the victory. Never complains at all. Never. Never. And to be honest, right now, I mean, Mario Batista deserves to like move out to the rank clean. Even he lost to those fights, and he's been really solid. To be honest, right now, putting it off so like the resistance, and he wants that. He really wanted. And in the case of Umar Nugrindu, he wants that rematch with Mirov. It's gonna be the next of the line for the Bantamweight Championship. That's gonna be it. Because to be honest, right now, I would love to see like the grappling and the wrestling style. That would be like a really match at all. I mean, that was like a convincing victory. Who simply ragdolled Mario Batista and matching on the feet. And he ate a big body kick, but is always like at a complete control. So big props not only for Umar Nugrindu, but also big props to Mario Batista. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's 3 fights comes to an end, and there's still 2. There's still 2 to realize. Because those 2 last fights is going to be really interesting because they have Berna Chiruyoba versus Mackenzie Dern for the women's bantamweight, and the fight that you've been waiting for, Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane for the heavyweight championship. So stick around. We are back after those messages coming up. So we just came back, ladies and gentlemen. And to be honest, right now, sometimes I'm not that real person who has to be like really perfect because I'm not a perfect person. And sometimes I have difficult to communicate with lots. Yes, I mean that could happen. It could happen a lot, but here's the thing that about my life, and I apologize. I apologize to be like not that perfect person because I know that some of my live streams are really trash. They have no engagement, they have no viewers. I get that. I get that all. And it seems that it don't took like, over for the night because I had to do like anything better. I had to do anything better to prove myself that I'm not the best one, not the worst one, but I'm gonna to be like really about myself. So there's no problem about that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we got for the next fight coming up there, Bernard Jadiroba versus Mackenzie Dern. And I'm gonna do like some interesting fights between Mackenzie Dern versus Bernard Jadiroba. Because I know that sometimes the internet is not working very good at all. All right, so Berna Carola Andrade Janiroba, she was born on May 30, 1988 in Serena, Bahia, Brazil, as known as the Carcara. The division strawweight, fighting Alfeira de Santana, Bahia, Brazil. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, gray, white, Perigi on Muay Thai. And her last fight was against John Shionowan at UFC 314 on April 12, 2025 on Miami, Florida, which includes Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez and Michael Chandler versus Patty Pimblett, as known as Patty the Batty. And from Mackenzie Dern, he was born in Phoenix, Arizona on March 24, 1993. His nationality is Brazilian American, division strawweight, style Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, fighting out Huntington Beach, California. Third degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Megaton Diaz. And to be honest right now, she represents the submission grappling for the United States, winning the gold medal at World Championship on Sao Paulo. And she won 2 bronze medal of World Jiu-Jitsu Championship and 1 gold medal in 2015 in California. Yep. And she won a gold medal in Abu Dhabi for the World Cup, representing World Jiu-Jitsu. And her last fight was against Amanda Ribas by UFC Fight Night Dern versus Ribas #2, which is on January 11 in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is the first event of that year at the UFC Apex. To be honest, right now, that's gonna be it. That really could be it. And I mean, to be honest, right now, I mean, her hands could be looking very clean, but yeah, that could be like a really interesting fight. But pretty sure if we can see like a more involvement of wrestling and grappling style, I mean, that should be it. So here comes Mackenzie Dern to the octagon. And the song that we're playing now, they say, I can sing clearly right now. A famous 80s, 90s song, which involved like the pop rock vibes. Yep. And she was wearing like a cowboy hat. And yeah, she's like the #1 on the strawweight division. Yeah, she's getting like really involved. But it's got really kind of serious. And to be honest, right now, I mean, I just realized that, well, between for like the women's division, and to be honest, I mean, in my opinion, Berna Jadiroba could be it. I mean, it is all about for like the strawweight championship. Who's gonna win it all? Who's gonna lose it at all? But I mean, if you wanted to people see like a Mackenzie Dern winning the title, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. But I mean, the co-main event that they got really getting interesting, but and somehow they just need like a more energy. Really need to get more energy at this point. And sometimes, I mean, it got really sharp in that wrestling game. I mean, somehow that Lucas Enduring is really good at grappling, but she needs to get really involved with the wrestling style. Really. And there goes Mackenzie Durham versus Berna Jadiroba. And to be honest, right now, I'm not gonna judge about her, but she really looks exactly like a female chameleon, just like a female chameleon, just like Rango. But I'm not gonna judge her. Not. I'm not gonna judge about Berna Jadiroba as Noah's well Carcata. And she definitely looks like a iguana. She looks exactly like Rambo. But I'll stop. I'll stop right now. I'll stop whatever it takes. Yes, this fight is gonna be at 5 rounds, so it's not gonna be like a sleepover. It's like a snooze fest. But probably is getting into it. Yeah, she's winning now with Bruce Buffer. It is all for the Women's Strawweight Championship, which is, well, they vacate. Now who's gonna reign supreme? Shaniroba versus Dur. All right, so there it goes. Round number 1 of 5. What are the comes to the women's strawweight? So get ready, folks. Just getting ready for this one. Just getting ready. All right, so it's round number one. Here comes Mackenzie Durr. Oh, there it goes for like the kicking style, the punching style coming out there. There it comes for the kick. She's been really struggling out loud. Oh, that was like a nice one. That was like a nice one. Oh, that was like a nice jab movement. Oh, man. Well, that wasn't that really easy at all. Ooh, that was like a nice one. Coming to oh, there you go. Man, that should be like a really danger. Oh, there it goes for like the takedown. Ooh, that was like really good. Yeah, I wasn't that really impressed at all. Oh, wow. That was very impressive about Mackenzie Dern. Oh, there it goes for the clinch coming up there for Verna Jadirova. Well, to be honest, right now, I mean, Verna Jadirova got a lot of more pressure, but she has like enough tools to get involved with a lot of pressure on that ground. I don't know. Probably should. Probably should. And to be honest, right now, Mackenzie Dern looks very sharp. She was very look sharp as been on the feed, and she was about to get dialed in. But I don't still understand how Mackenzie Dern makes 115. I don't know, but I'm just like, man, they're gonna be cutting off for like the weight or something like that. I was just like very scrappy. There's 10 seconds left. All right, there he goes right now. They could be really pushing it all for all the boundaries. I mean, Burnett didn't have much for her control, and Dern was better standing. And should be like start to like more for the second round, but that version of Mackenzie and Dern that really show up would look miles better, but for all the decision, which is like, man. And that was like very impressive. That was like really amazing to watch it. There it goes for the round number 2. And there she comes, Mackenzie Dern. I mean, she got a lot of ground control to get with the clinch. Oh, man. There he goes right now. Oh, there he goes for the punching style of Birna Jedirova. Ooh, man. Oh, no, this is going to be really good. But in which point? Oh, there he goes. There he goes, Jedirova with the ground and pound. Oh, wasn't it that really cool? Oh, there it goes for like another punch combination by Mackenzie Dern. Oh, there it goes for the clinch. I think Bernard Sharif is gonna be much in trouble. Man. I don't know if that could be it, but it seems like that version, it gets really impressive. It's like a close round, but it was just like more significant activity by Mackenzie Dern. And she looks really good. I mean, her striking very crisp, very scrappy, but also her movement especially. And she had a bad habit of being stationary and getting hit a lot. And tonight in that fight, she looks like really, really, really sharp. There's 30 seconds left. I don't know how long she's gonna be on the ground, but that's gonna be really it. Probably this should be a lot. Probably her hands not gonna be really sticky. 10 seconds left. Oh, that was like pretty much close. Yep, pretty much close. I mean, that was like super brilliant, but super effective. Yep, pretty much super effective. All right, so I know this is gonna be out of the corner, but I give it like a lot of props to Mackenzie Dern, but she looks like really gas. I mean, she was getting really enough for about like the punching style, but if we had to do like between Balco versus Almeida, that round should be enough for Dern. I mean, that was like the pretty fun. And Berna did a lot of better that round with a grappling style, but this is not gonna be like a really scored at all. But Mackenzie Dern, she's really dominated with the jiu-jitsu. And she knows who's gonna be really experiment. She really knows. There he goes right now. It's all right, the cop Rafa, you're the best. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm just kidding, really, myself, but yes. All right, so here comes round number 3. Oh, there it goes from the punching style, the jab combination of Mackenzie Dern. Oh my God! Wow! That was like really knocking it out. Man! They keep like really posted it out. Yeah, just getting really scrappy. Really getting really scrappy, but I love that. Just get in there. Well, how much is gonna be really sure if they had to? I don't know why, but this is gonna be like at the top of this head. Well, top of her head. But yeah. Oh man. Oh no, that doesn't really sharpen at all. Right now, it seems that could be it. Yeah, that could be it. All right, so there's 2 minutes left. And look at the mess of the power strikes. She getting into it. Oh no. That doesn't sound really good at all. I mean, the striking force of Mackenzie Dern was really grass. Wasn't he? Was it she? I mean, there gotta be a lot. I mean, she how really to standing up, but I was just like, man, can't even really put it at all. That was just like, man. Yeah, they need to get impressed about for like the grappling style. I mean, how much it could be? How much? And oh man, as long as we can do about it, maybe the grappling game wasn't her style. Yep, wasn't her style. Wasn't. I mean, they meet it at the center immediately. They trade fire, and Mackenzie Dern was like initiating the grappling, pushing Jarino about against the wall, but they had to do about for distractions. There's no pushover, but it feels like Mackenzie Dern could be it. I mean, he hasn't avoided taking it down, but both are really damaged in the face area. Who wants to need a lot of more? Well, probably. oh, oh, let's see if it'll some comments from right now and say, you have a true R raffle and they don't like seeing on the top of the pot of the game, homie. I know Raiders are down right now. I understand about that. You can do content in English, Spanish, you do FC, you do football. You work in sale by showing your vulnerable state about mental health. That is good. You're the boys. Never give up. Your pump up speeches is what it gets for the people going. So I just wanted to tell you, thanks for those words. I mean, that means a lot. That means a lot because not many persons have like to speak up and be the voice and being yourself. Because I know there are some persons that just wanted to be like, I don't know, fake or pretending something. But I'm just being like really myself. I mean, that's all the things that I had to do. It's still going on for Bernard Chadiroba versus Mackenzie Dern. Probably she gonna make it. Oh, there it goes. I mean, she really looks tired, to be honest. And Mackenzie Dern is gonna be really close to taste the belt. So I'm pretty sure she could be it. Oh, there he goes right now. Oh, that's pretty nice. Pretty much nice. I don't know. It's getting really closer, but probably that could be really it. Hey, look, I mean, Berna Jarira has a great takedown defense. She really does it. She really does. All right, so there's 2 minutes left. And to be honest, right now, I mean, it's. I'm going to look at this new fest. They're trying to get Boy down to take it out. I mean, both girls are really guests. And for now, I mean, that could be like anything, it. So probably they should. Probably they should. And between for like the jabs and dogs for Bernard Jariroba, I mean, under his third counter, I mean, he really sneaks it out for a straight fight. Very sneaky. Oh man. That could be it. I don't know why, but yeah, that should be taking all the home. Oh, there you go, right now. There's 30 seconds left. Errol was like, pretty much if they can handle the situation. I mean, he goes through like the kid that are lens going on. I mean, Mackenzie Dern's really relentless from the bottom. Pause. And she was like adopted with the Travis Run style defense. That was just like, man. She been trying to kick out of the skate before the bell. That was like a non-stop brawl. And that was like really it. That was like really it. Love that. Probably they should have make it like more to the go for the distance. Because every time that we see really enough, that could be really it. That could be really it. All right, so here it comes. Run number 5. Winner takes it all between Berna Jadiroba versus Mackenzie Dern. Here comes for the leg kick. Oh, going out there for the punch. I'm just like really honest. Coming out there for the jab combination of Mackenzie Dern. Wasn't that really similar? But man, here comes for another punch. Very brawling style. And oh, there it goes. Bernard trying to roll with another submission, but Mackenzie Dern trying to escape. Yeah, she was trying to escape at all. Pretty much it. Pretty much it. And I love it. I love it. I mean, Ciryl did slip it a single left hand for a clean left hand, but Dern fires back with a long left that really snaps with the Ciryl hand. And I was just like, those girls really have very in common. Coming out there with a jab combination. Love that. Oh, no, no, sure it goes. I don't think it's going to be it. She was trying to get a lot of force. Probably this should, but no. Just get in there right now. Just get in there. Come on. I mean, she really countered it all with a sliding combo. But Berna Jr. will look really gas. Where her corner is going to be really pushing hard, and the coach demands more than the strangling volume. But can she really work for the straightweight title? Because that round is going to be really important. Oh, man, there she comes right now. Could be looking to really damage it. Yeah, that should be really it. She needs more strangling volume, to be honest. I mean, her strangling volume was the worst. Pretty much now the worst. And all that they're trying to do, it's making her stoppage. All right, there's 1 minute left. I know we should have really come to do it, but Bernard there was absolutely there's no damage from her takedowns, and essentially they're pulling the guard, but she's landing elbows and elbows and elbows, and she was controlling the top position. But yeah, and look at all the significant strikes. And Mackenzie Dern took advantage, and no one can see it. No one else is suspected. Okay, there's 20 seconds left. And I know there's much interest in to get involved. And she was pulling guard again? Man! There's 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is over. It is really over. Right now, let's see for the official decisions. Because, to be honest, right now, pulling off the guard again, but she was landing elbows. I was just like, man. I don't know if anyone in history has less power than Berna Jadiroba, but Mackenzie Dern has been consistently one of the easiest hurtable and troublable fighters ever, and Berna hasn't come very close in 5 rounds, which is really impossible. Too much impossible for that. And to be honest, right now, Mackenzie Dern, she had more distance strikes than Berna Jadiroba. And she had like the clinch coming up there with number 18, which is like, man, that was just like superior. And she controls like the solid volley kick, which is like the patient striking exchange, which is like, man, that was very impressive. And oh, Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern is the new women's strawweight champion. Man, I think my prediction is totally correct. She's a new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new champion. Man, that was like really amazing at all. But I mean, after we just saw for that fight, I mean, she was clearly now that Mackenzie Dern was undeniable. Really undeniable. It was just like a dog fight, but I had to deal with strength of both fighters. And she become like the undisputed strawweight champion of the world, which is Mackenzie Dern. And she would look very fantastic because her striking volume, it was like going like really up. Really, really, really up. Because at that point, because it's not that really cooked. Because normally the women division, I mean, could have been not really entertaining, but Mackenzie Dern has really improved as a striker, and her strike volume was off the roof. Was off the roof. And I give her a lot of props for that. Oh, look at this right now. She's reunited with her daughter, which is really fantastic. I was just like getting really impressive, but I was just like, man, She gave her a lot of great fight. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, before I get into the main event of the UFC 321, let's check them out for the past results coming up there for the main card. For the light heavyweight, Asma Mukhanov defeat Elsan Raki with a TKO punch at round number 1. On heavyweight, Elsan Volkov defeat Jailton Almeida by decision split on 3 rounds. On bantamweight, Umar Nurmagomedov defeat Mario Batista by unanimous decision on 3 rounds. And for the women's strawweight, Mackenzie Dern defeat Berna Jandiroba by decision unanimous, and she became the new strawweight champion of the world. And I just want to tell you, the next fight coming to bring it in, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Because right now, in the boys of Bruce Bedford, here it goes right now. Just get into it, Bruce Bedford. Just getting into it.
It's time!
It is time for the main event between Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. So we'll be right back after those messages because it ain't over yet because there's only one fight left. And this is going to be really glorious. So am I asking you like that question? Are you part of the team Aspinall or team Ciryl Gane? So right now, let's just get in right back and we're getting back for anything. So right now, Well, we just came back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna find out the last match coming up there because, to be honest, right now, I'm not gonna drool over Mackenzie Durham because I know that I love her, I respect her, but I understand he, I understand that as a man, she improved her striking volume. And to be honest, right now, I mean, there was like a lot of women strikers, women fighters who wants to like beating down or something like that. Because I really understand there's some comments on the social media that say, "Oh, Mackenzie Dern, she won because she got a big fat ass." No, because my reason about that because she won because she improved her striking volume, her wrestling volume, and she was on point. And don't tell me that Mackenzie Dern she won because she had a big fat ass, because I know that you became part of the problem. But I really understand about it. But I love Mackenzie Durham, but I really understand she doesn't have a big ass, but she understands the assignment. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, time for the bigger band of the evening, because I know y'all been waiting for over mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds, because hit it, Bruce Baffert. It is time for the main event between Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. So right now, I'm going to see interesting facts between Ciryl Gane. So he was born in La Roche-sur-Yon in France. His nickname is Bon Gamin. His residence is known so in France. Fighting out Paris, France. Paris, bonjour. And he has a record of 13 wins and 2 losses. 6 by knockout, 3 by submission, and 4 by decision. And his last fight was a 1 against Alexander Volkov at UFC 320 at December 7 in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is the same event between Pantoja versus Sakura and Shama Imamo versus Ian Machado Gary. And for the current champion, Tom Aspinall, he was born in Salford, England on April 11, 1993. His division is heavyweight from 2014 to the present, resident in Compton, California, fighting out of Salford, Lancashire, England. And he has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a years active from 2014 to the present. And he has a record of 15 wins, 3 losses. And his last fight was a win by knockout punches against Curtis Blaze of UFC 304 from Manchester, England. And that was like the same event between Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad and Thomas Pinot versus Curtis Blaze. And he defended the interim UFC heavyweight champion and performer. And he promoted to undisputed champion on June 2025. So probably this is going to be like an event for all those coming up there. Right now, Ciryl Gane is coming up off the gun, waiting for the opponent, which is Tom Aspinall. And I know there's a lot of persons coming up there, so yes. And there's like a good thing that everyone just getting really love, to be honest. But I was just like, man. And to be honest, right now, I mean, Ciryl Gane looks really nervous. And right now, here it is. The current champion, representing from the England, the land of the rock and roll, the Rolling Stones, fish and chips. There it is, Tom Aspinall. Coming off of the octagon, going off of there. And to be honest, I didn't see like the belt. Yeah, I didn't see the bell, but I didn't see like the shorts. I don't know the championship is on the line. And I know the main event is 440, which they get a lot of things to get involved for that fight. So that's why maybe this should be happening. Maybe they should. And he was wearing like well, the Union Jack, which, as a matter of fact, if you guys remember the pop culture history, yeah, the pop culture history, because they just brought it in with well, the Union Jack, the Union Jack dress by Jerry Halliwell during for the tour of the Spice Girls. If you know, you know, and that was it. That was really it. We got the champion Tom Aspinall, shortest average fight time in UFC history with 2 minutes, 2 seconds. And I was wanted to see it. If game one, they got about to lose their mind. But if Aspinall could win, I mean, they're gonna be another different story. Another story that everyone's getting a look. Yeah. And I was just like, man. I think it's gonna be really time enough. But yes. It's gonna be really it. Really it. All right, so I'll let us take it because I need to try it out with the microphone and the camera. So everybody can hear me good. Everybody can watch me good. I mean, come on. I mean, that should be really it. Thomas Winnow has 32 years old. Hurricane has 35, and they have the same height, different weight, different reach. I don't know about this, folks, but the energy of Thomas Pinot could be it. And I know that some persons they want to see Thomas Pinot winning, but probably that could be it. Yeah. It is time right now. It is time. Yeah, he's the number one contender, but I think that Ciryl Gane looks really nervous, but he wants to be like really prepared. But he wants a decision, but I don't know. It could be it. Could be it at all, but I don't know. Champion versus the contender number 1. If he wants the belt, I mean, probably that should be it. There could be like a clash of the titans, but there it is. Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. 5 rounds. That could be it. There it is. Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. Oh, there it goes for like the jab coming out there with those legs. Pause. With those leg kicks. Oh, there it goes. Tom Aspinall. He's very dangerous. Man, Tom Aspinall's getting really prepared. Oh, man. Wasn't that really looking very good? But who knows? Oh, man. Ooh, man. He's going for the clinch. Nope. It is absolutely not. Oh, there it goes for the leg kick. Pretty much. Pretty much I had the stoppage, but oh man. Man, he goes a little bit faster. Oh! Oh man. Well, Ciryl Gane is gonna be really guessing out. They really how to get involved with this power. Definitely the speed. The speed. Wow. I mean, he's already bleeding his nose. Man, he's already bleeding the nose because that could be a lot. Because Gane needs to really patient and counting even earlier rounds to take this. They're gonna be like somebody waters tested again to land another clean jab. That gonna be it. All right, there is minus 2 minutes to end this. if they need to really believe that, oh, there it goes for like the clean and shot, can really possible. I mean, Thomas Aspinall, he wants to demonstrate something. I mean, he wants to like to be the best version of Ciryl Gane, just like on la punches with no grappling. What would John Jones could do about it? What would he do? What would he do? I mean, come on. Oh man. Oh, there it goes for like another and still bleeding. Oh, there's a timeout. Man, that doesn't look very good. Yeah, he's bleeding all over his nose, which is really bad. I don't think that Thomas Aspinall can handle the situation against of Ciryl Gane. Oh, he can't see it because he got a poke eye. Now he can't see. Oh shoot. That wasn't really effective, but man. Oh my god. That's so now they give like special treatment. Even John Jones is not gonna be ready to fight against Thomas Aspinall. Probably they shouldn't, but and the people still booing. Yeah, the people still booing because they want to see like a fight with intense violence, not that one. He wants to really show off with everything, but that's really insane. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yeah, that was no contest. Jesus Christ, that was no contest? Oh, man. And Ciryl Gane face it and say, after all these months of training, and say, fuck. I mean, man. That was like immense bullshit. And even Ciryl Gane was really shocked. It was really shocked, but that was like no contest. That was like really awful. Really awful. I mean, quite taking it really enough, but that was crazy, but that was really awful. That was just like a stupid bullshit. And after poking about the eye, it was just like, man, have you ever like really figure it out? Pause. I really thought that Thomas Aspinall could be ready. But that was like a sign of bullshit coming out there with no contest. Come on there. Yeah, that was no contest. I mean, at the beginning of the fight, it was just like clearly blurry enough. What? Oh my god. I really thought about he's in serious problem. He's in serious problem because I really think that he got really fingered it out with his eyeball. So I know that poking at the eye should be illegal, but after that, it was just like a completely bullshit. And yeah, that was really double. We want to see that fight between Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. Yeah, he apologized for doing that against Tom Aspinall. And even it's like getting like really unreal. I mean, man. But the main event, I mean, it became like, I mean, what can possibly go wrong? That was just like a bullshit coming out there. So yeah, but that fight was no contest. That was simply like boo, boo. But who else is gonna really happen? I mean, I thought that Tom Aspinall could handle the situation against Ciryl Gane, but you know what? I mean, that's a completely bullshit. So that please, no contest at all. So I just wanted to tell you, thank you very much to join us at the Combat Sports at Capitan Rafucho, bringing the thunder between UFC 321, Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. So the last fight on the main event was no contest. You're poking at the eye, and that was like really painful because I really thought that Tom Aspinall could handle the situation against Ciryl Gane, but as a matter of fact, there is like, man, it is like really, really sad to do. Really. And the whole people was like really booing, booing, booing. So it was like a crowd of boos coming up there. Man, he got really bust up, but yeah. I mean, Tom wanted it all out of the fight, but it seems that, well, to be honest, right now, he just went it out of the fight because there's no point what he whatever expressed his frustration over wanted the fight to continue, but body language is really loud, but did he got really poked and actually wants to stay on the fight. But that was like really pathetic. And the heavyweight title fight, he got eye poke, and that was just it. And I just feel really sorry for those who went for Abu Dhabi for that one. And it's not Aspinall's fault. Gane did the foul. It just really sucks, really. And those pokes are really bad, but I haven't seen a lot of eye pokes worse about that. But that eye poke should be like really illegal. That should be it. That should be it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to tell you, thank you guys for joining. Bringing the thunder, aligning between UFC 321, between Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. I know there was a lot of persons who became disappointed for the main event. What we're going to do with the reaction coming out there. So, yes. Make sure to subscribe to Capitan Rafucho on YouTube. Also, you can follow me on different social media. Twitter, as known as at Capitan Rafucho. On Instagram, at Capitan Rafucho93. Capitan Rafucho93. And if you wanted to help and support this platform, you can make a donation by Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. All financial help is. So there's no thunder going off for the main event. So right now, we're out in here. So thank you very much. And I apologize to everybody else because not everyone is perfect, but I'm going to drop a reaction coming out there for that fight with no contest. So have a good one, folks. And I will see you there next time at the same channel. So bye-bye.